What's up, people? It's Leah. Welcome to part 2 of my moving across the country vlog. We are currently in Arkansas. We took a little detour off the highway pretty close to Little Rock, and we stopped by this lake. I believe it's called the Willow Creek Lake. I know nothing about it. Apparently some sort of battle happened here, but I don't know much about U.S. history or the Civil War, but it does appear that the North won here, so that's good. Anyway, we are stopping over in Hot Springs, Arkansas to see a little observation tower and maybe do a little hiking, so I will roll some montage footage now. Hotel tour. Cute little bathroom. I actually really like this hotel. I think it's pretty. Sup. Cute little hooks, full-length mirror. Look at those headboards too on this bed. Like, they trying to be fancy in here. They trying to be stylish. The artwork in the frames. These nice red frames. Matching chair for the red frames. Another mirror. Little lamp. We're on the first floor, which I'm never on the first floor. Ooh. I'm never on the first floor of a hotel, but here we are. And yeah, there we go. Super cute hotel. And like, look at these comforters. They're like textured. This is cute too. Fridge, microwave, drawers. Does anybody ever use drawers in hotels? Because I don't, but maybe people do. TV. And so we are in Oklahoma City now, or just outside of Oklahoma City. Today was one of my favorite days. Hot Springs was so much fun. It's this cute little town that I guess, you know, when it was first founded was sort of a bathhouse town because of all like the natural hot springs and stuff, which apparently the hot springs are way too hot. So they have to like add cool water to them. So yeah, they have all these bathhouses. Most of them aren't like functioning anymore. Like we ate at one Superior bathhouse, but it's not a bathhouse anymore. Now it it is a brewery. And yeah, some of the other ones were restaurants as well, but the architecture was so cute, small town vibes. And then in addition to that, they also have the Hot Springs National Park, so there's like hiking. Obviously, like we didn't get to spend too much time there, but it was definitely our longest excursion. So we went up to this observation tower, which yeah, is just like this giant tower where you can see the entire national park from a 360 view. The elevator was rickety as anything, so that was really scary, but we did it. We went up the tower. I would come back to this town. I feel like part of this trip was like finding places I would visit again, and I would 100% take a weekend and visit Hot Springs in Arkansas again for sure. After that, back on the road, going from Arkansas to Oklahoma. We didn't really take too many stops because we did take a long stopover in Hot Springs, so we needed to get back on the road and make our way to Oklahoma. Just driving, more, you know, country, flat stuff. We did apparently go over a mountain called Mount Edna, but I fell asleep. I was not awake during that, and thank goodness I wasn't, because these little crazy little windy roads make me so nervous. And my mom said it was about 3 miles of windy roads up the mountain and then back down, and I was zonked out for that. Totally missed it, but yeah, apparently Mount Edna happened. And we took like a tiny little detour through Oklahoma City. I did want to see the Oklahoma bombing memorial because it looked really beautiful. Unfortunately, it was closed, so we only got to see like the outside of it, but you know, I do like paying respect to stuff like that, you know, but not something I really wanted to like go and, you know, take a selfie of, because I think it's a little tasteless. You know, when in New York City, when I'm seeing people like take selfies with the 911 memorial, I'm not a huge fan of that. I just think, you know, there are places you should go, pay your respect, and then move on. And that's it. Like, not really taking selfies of it or anything, but it was really beautiful from what we could see from the outside. So if you are in Oklahoma City, make sure you stop on there. And yeah, now we're in the hotel. It is the next morning, so we are heading to Albuquerque today, which is one of my top spots that I wanted to see. But oh my goodness, last night I had a horrible nightmare. I've been having weird dreams the entire trip, but last night I had a nightmare that in the morning I woke up and the car was completely ransacked and all of my stuff was gone. So when I woke up in the middle of the night, I had to literally get up and go check. And my mom woke up and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I need to check. Hello, sorry, my mom came back into the room after checking on the car, which by the way, it is fine. So I just got dressed and got ready for the day, about to go have breakfast. But yeah, dreams have been absolutely wild. I'm not a fan of that, but just the anxiety is getting to me. The fact that like my entire life is in my car and it's just like sitting in a parking lot for anybody to look at. Like if I had been doing this trip myself, I probably would be camping every night, so then the car would be like with me. But this is fine, it's okay. One more night in a hotel, it's fine. And by the way, I did want to give a little tip to anybody who may be considering taking a trip across the country as well, but you don't know where you're gonna stop, you don't know how far you can drive in a day. There's this app called Hotel Tonight, which I've been using for years for when I travel, and it's essentially like deals on hotels that you can book for that night. So like if a hotel has any open rooms for a particular night, they may be discounting the prices. You can find that on Hotel Tonight. This is not sponsored by Hotel Tonight, but it should be, because I'm obsessed with that app and I love it so much. Like we got this hotel room for $100. It comes with breakfast. I mean, I don't book hotels very often, but this is a nice hotel, and yeah, that's super cheap for that. My mom was like freaking out over the price. She's like, wow, that's so cheap, and we get breakfast. So Hotel Tonight, use it if you are going on any trip and you don't know exactly where you're staying. It's so helpful. We booked this hotel like 2 hours before we got here, so very useful. But yeah, that is all I have to say for now. I'm gonna go grab some breakfast and we're gonna get on the road to Albuquerque.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because
at this rest area in Texas. It's supposed to be a Route 66 themed rest area that I wanted to check out. And my mom wants to take a nap because she's tired of driving, but she won't let me drive. I drove for about an hour, maybe 2 days ago, and I guess that's all I get. But yeah, today's been an interesting little day. We stopped in a town called Eric, Oklahoma. We also stopped at this little gas station, Lucille's. You know, she got a bunch of awards for keeping it open, because essentially what happened when Route 40, the highway, opened, a lot of the businesses along Route 66 closed down, but I guess Lucille was able to keep her little gas station open. It was funny, on the little gas pumps it said 26 cents a gallon, so that was interesting. Oh, and another thing, I said I wanted to keep, a tally on people commenting on my hair or like saying that they liked it. In Charlottesville, we got the 2 compliments. Got another compliment in Hot Springs yesterday. But also when we went to that big observation tower, somebody was like FaceTiming, this guy was FaceTiming his partner, and he's like, honey, look at her hair. He's like pointing the camera towards me. I was like, who, me? Like, he's like, look, it's green. I was like, oh God, $10 for a picture, which obviously I was joking, but that was interesting. I don't know if he liked it or if he was making fun of me, but he was like covered in tattoos. Little alternative style himself, so he must have been into it. I couldn't tell. But yeah, we're stopped at this little rest area now. We're gonna give my mom 15 minutes of sleep, and we'll get back going on to our next stop. I want to stop in Amarillo for lunch. It's just like a little town that we're passing through, or a big town actually. I'd say it's one of the bigger towns we're passing through today in Texas, to maybe get some food, and then we'll head to Albuquerque.
Got me up all night, putting things on the side. What do you have in mind? She's awake all the time. What are you trying to find? I hope this ain't a lie, 'cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud. 'Cause I'm running with these emotions, stumbling out of bed. One hell of a roller coaster. You're messing with my head. I'm ending up so clueless. What are you trying to find? I'm running with these emotions. Tell me, what do you have in mind? Tell me, what do you have in mind? I put my heart on the line through our phone in the night. No, I'm here by your side.
Hotel tour. Here's the bathroom. Cute. Oh, I love these little floating sinks. Those are really cute. Lots of room. Nice shower. Oh, this is for people who are in wheelchairs or need to sit while they shower. That's nice that they are accommodating. That's actually probably why the bathroom is so big, to fit a wheelchair. Nice full-length mirror, solid. Big problem with this room though, they only had 1 bed left, so my mom and I have to share. It's fine, I will survive. Cute little nightstand attached to the headboard, which I think is cute. Little detailing on the wall. Cute little dresser, closet situation. Desk. Oh, this is the same drawer situation that was in the hotel we stayed in last night. The exact same mini fridge, microwave, drawers, desk, and a view of the street. I'm getting my mom to move our car right down here because of my dream last night, so I don't have to run downstairs. I can just peek out the window if I think that somebody's stealing our things. And another mirror. We love mirrors. Hello, we are in Albuquerque. Oh man, we are making it so far. And today was a fun day. So we started out in Oklahoma City, went right through there. Just on the highway, I was just trying to find like fun little spots. I'm using this app called Roadside America, where you can basically plot your route and then people who have driven through there can plot like interesting things that they've seen along the way. So one of the things that we found in Eric, Oklahoma, it was called the Curiosity Shop. It had a different name. I'll write it down here, but it was basically just this guy, Harley, and his wife, Annabelle, run this shop, but I use finger quotes because it's not really a shop because they don't sell anything. And Annabelle passed away in 2014, but Harley still, he just sits in his shop all day. He says he's never left Eric, Oklahoma. He goes from his house to his store, to the post office, to the grocery store, and that is it. So you could just go in and like have a chat with him. So we did that, and the store is filled with guitars and flags and posters and all this weird, interesting stuff. So if you ever are driving through Oklahoma, I definitely recommend it. And Eric in general is just like this really, really tiny, like one stoplight town. I've never been to a place like that before. And that's why I'm driving across America, to see places like that and to see people like Harley who have never left their hometown. Then we continued along and we made it into Texas. And along the highway, I found this, it was called the Stoner's Patriot something. Again, I'll put the name here because I can't remember it offhand, but it was really interesting. It was basically just this sort of art installation, but also a place to meditate or pray or whatever. But it's basically for people of all faiths and sort of just reminding people that we are all humans, and no matter what we believe in, we are all humans and we should treat each other with kindness. And yeah, I thought it was really cool, really cute. They had John Lennon quotes, they had rainbows, they had like a list of all the different faiths that exist in the world, or most of them, obviously, probably not all of them, but that was really interesting. That's just like sitting there on the side of the road. Then we stopped over in Amarillo, Texas for some lunch. We went to Yellow City Street Food for some tacos. That place was awesome. I'm pretty sure that all of the workers there were stoned. Like the girl serving us almost gave me $30 more than I gave her. So essentially the meal was $20 and she almost gave me $50 back in change. And of course I, as the good Samaritan I am, did not allow that to happen, but it was really funny and everyone there was just super nice. I was like, damn, I'd be friends with these people. So that was another stop along the way where I was like, I would go back to Amarillo in a second. That was cute. And then from there, just continued on to Albuquerque. And if you don't know, Albuquerque is the home of the TV show Breaking Bad. So I did want to go see some Breaking Bad sites. We didn't have like a ton of time and I wasn't that interested in seeing like so many of them. And like a lot of them are houses and I don't want to like disturb the people living there, but we went to Walt's Car Wash and you can also see the RV right here. They keep the RV like in the parking lot. So got to see the place where Walt and Jesse cooked up that first batch of meth and the car wash, of course. We also did try to drive by Walt's house, but it was not going to happen because essentially an Amazon delivery driver was pulling up to the house like just as we were. And so the woman who lives there like came outside and was like, they were chatting for a while and the whole property was fenced in and she had like a ton of Halloween decorations. And yeah, that's about it. I had to do another little voiceover job. I kicked my mom out of the room so I could finish that and record this little video. And we're going to go to a little brewery, get some dinner and head on to Phoenix tomorrow.
Got so tired of waiting, got tired of the chase. I've been feeling like lately, there's nothing in the way. Getting so impatient, need to get away now with you. With you.
again today. I washed my hair. I got my glasses on. Doing a new look today. We are currently in Holbrook, Arizona. We tried to go to, or we thought about going to the Petrified Forest National Park because it kind of looked like we could
turn right onto Navajo Boulevard.
Stop talking to me. It kind of looked like we could do like a little detour through it and then get back on Route 40, which we've been on for like 3 days. But it was like 26 miles around the park, so we were like, nah, too long. We're trying to get to my sister's today in Phoenix. So that is the plan for today. I just ate some Taco Bell because can't believe it's been almost a week and we've passed like 1,000 Taco Bells. And I finally was like, today is the day. We are getting Taco Bell. But damn, we are making headway. We are so close. After today, that's it. One more day and then we're in Vegas and my new life begins. Also, I'm very sad because I was driving. My mom let me drive for 45 minutes yesterday and I was driving when we passed over the New Mexico border. So I did not get to get a picture of the Welcome to New Mexico sign, and it was a really nice sign. So it said New Mexico, the land of enchantment, which I loved. That was cool. Just waiting for my mom to use the bathroom in McDonald's and then we are back on our way to Phoenix.
But I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay. We were never meant to last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what. 'Cause you have a piece of my heart, and I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. If you stay. If you stay. If you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay. Till the sun goes up, yeah, for a little moment. Just hold me closer, I'll be okay. Till the sun goes up, yeah, for a little moment. Just hold me closer, I'll be okay. We watch the sun go down over the same old town. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay. If you stay. Oh, if you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay.
Hello, we made it to Las Vegas. I've actually been here for a week now. My mom stayed for about 2 days after we got here, and then I've just been alone getting back to life in my new apartment. I'm really happy with it. There are a few things about the apartment that I don't love, which the next time I do an apartment unpacking slash setting up slash buying new furniture video, I can go a little bit more into that. I did film an empty apartment tour, and I've been filming when I've been getting like packages and things like that. So expect that soon. The next video is going to be that Q&A that I promised, and then after that, back to the apartment setting up content. But the last leg of the trip was so much fun, getting to spend a day with my sister and her army of animals, as you saw. She actually has 3 dogs and 3 cats. I was only able to film the one cat, Lily, but she also has Lewis and Jack, who are a little bit shyer, so I didn't get videos of them, but I'm obsessed with her animals. And now that we live fairly close, I feel like when she goes on vacation, I can fly out there and watch them occasionally. I don't know how anyone gets any work done with that many animals in the house though, because all I just want to do is love them and pet them and make them happy all day. That's all I wanted to do. I was like covered in dog hair when I was done. But yeah, I've been settling in nicely. The weather's been gorgeous. I was able to secure a bed really quickly, a really nice couch. I am a thrifty queen, if you didn't know that about me. So I, again, will go more into detail about that in future videos. But all in all, I'm really excited to be here. I'm really happy to be in Vegas, happy to have my own space, a huge space, by the way. And also overall, the road trip was so fun, and just seeing the country and seeing the different terrains. Like, it's crazy that on the first day, the terrain and the foliage was like really similar, obviously, to what I'm used to. You know, you've got those really pretty fall changing trees, and then, you know, we get to more flat farmland. We saw deserts and cactus and desert mountains. Like, every time the scenery would change, I was just like blown away by how vast this country is and how much there is to see here and how different it is regardless of where you live. So overall, it was an incredible experience. 10 out of 10. Would do it again, but next time with less stuff in the car. Yeah. And maybe more days in between, so less driving. But I still have a lot of unpacking to do, so I'm going to get to that. Thank you so much for coming along this road trip journey with me. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.
Let it go. 얼어붙어 like whoa. 띵하고 어지러워. I see. 한여름에도 넌 겨울. Yeah, go.